And welcome to Versus, a presentation of the good folks at AutoTrader. Matt Baker from BCLions.com, special guest this season, Lions color analyst on AM 730, the Lions radio network. It's Giulio Caravatta back for another season. Giulio, buddy, Merry Christmas.
Oh. It's been a long time, my friend.
Lions and Saskatchewan, week one. What a way to start it at Mosaic. Lions receivers have looked great in camp. A couple of great additions as well. Lucky Whitehead, Dominique Rhymes, just to name a few. How do you view these Lions receivers going up against this Saskatchewan secondary?
With the addition of Dominic Rhymes and Lucky Whitehead right there, you're adding a couple of guys that are proven commodities. You know, Dominic Rhymes, he's a big target, a guy that can really stretch it vertically, and we know that Michael Riley likes to throw the ball vertically. I love what Lucky Whitehead brings to the table. He can hurt you coming out of the slot, he can hurt you with reverses, he can hurt you with underneath routes. They're going to be a challenge, you know, from a defensive standpoint, because there's a lot of ways that they can hurt you.
Speaking of up front, I know, Giulio, you were very impressed of how the Lions offensive line has responded to the criticism of what went on in previous years. Nice little test for this group.
Oh God, yeah. And here's the other thing. What I've been impressed with was that since Kelly Bates arrived on the scene, it became a whole different story up front. Kelly seemed to do a really good job of getting him on the right page. And now you throw in a very motivated and hungry Suk Chung, who I think wants to regain what he was in Winnipeg. And now you throw in Riker Matthews. This guy was an all-star in Hamilton, right across the board with Figueroa, Stewart, Godber, Chung, and Matthews. I like that group. I think that, you know, if they can stay healthy, I think they can really provide the protection that Michael Riley needs.
Riley, Cody Fajardo. I mean, you forget, this Saskatchewan team was a first-place team with Cody there in 2019. Giulio, our last matchup we'll focus on. As far as week one in the CFL, pretty juicy quarterback matchup.
Yeah.
How excited are you to see these two air it out?
We talked about the O-line being motivated. How motivated is Michael Riley? You know, he came over as the big free agent and signed a big contract, and he did not play up to what he was capable of, and a lot of that reason was because of the problems they were having up front. So I think Michael is very motivated to show everybody that he's still one of the premier guys in this league. And then on the flip side, Cody Fajardo, I think, surprised a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, with the season that he had. I think there's a different dynamic to coming into a season now with the expectation of a big contract. I've got to do what I did a couple of years ago, and I got to do it again. Now teams are going to really be focused on game planning for him in particular, but that internal pressure that Cody Fajardo is going to face is going to be interesting.
Going to be spectacular. 35,000 plus. Might get a little teary-eyed. I know you might.
I know, you're right, buddy. It's been a long 18 months for everybody. I'm looking forward to it.
That is Versus. Matt Baker, Giulio Caravatta, him and Moj, AM 730. We cannot wait.